Yes.
I have a vertical steamer at home.
Yep.
And I will tell you, I love it. I am shocked at how much I use it.
Sure.
Because my vertical steamer, first of all, it's really made to kind of cook things that are tall, right? So obviously, if you have asparagus, or if you have corn on the cob, right, or if you're roasting carrots, whatever it is, you love that elongated shape. But what I wind up using it for at least 2 or 3 times a week is pasta.
Voila.
It is the best pasta cooker.
How
what
cool
you're
is
getting
that?
is you're getting the 4.5 quart. It's all stainless, aluminum encapsulated bottom, so it has great heat conduction.
Yep.
And you get the insert so that you can pull the pasta or the corn or whatever it is out without making a mess. And that's a really good thing. But think about it. You could also use this for soups.
Yep.
You could use this to make stock.
You can make your stock, your soups, your stews, your gravy, etc. Now, here's why I love it. Number one, for tall things, spaghetti, linguine, corn, asparagus, things that you want to blanch or boil and you don't want to break. So obviously, it's great for tall things. But really, Guy, this pot, which is 4.5 quarts, tall and sleek, stainless steel, is about real estate. Think of it this way. Your stovetop is spoken for.
I can't believe this. It's $21.
It's 21 bucks. And it's got the silicone handle on the handle so you can keep your fingers safe.
Yep.
But remember, you know, when you're cooking and maybe it's the holidays and your stovetop is covered, but you need one more pot to make those potatoes or to boil the Brussels sprouts or to, you know, make the side dish. It's slim, so it's that upright kind of shape. It's perfect for a crowded stovetop and also for those foods like pasta, asparagus, corn.
I love the handle.
Love the handle.
Because I can take this and I can pour off the liquid. So if you're, or I can pull the strainer out if I wanted to, but I use it for eggs all the time. I love hard-cooked eggs, one of my favorite things.
If you want to batch cook them, and it comes with the basket, so this basket allows you to do your eggs, allows you to blanch your asparagus, allows you to do, hey, how about this? A bunch of hot dogs or chili dogs for game day. And look, it comes with the basket, and you just take it out. How can you...
Look at that.
How can you do, like, 30 hot dogs at the same time?
I'd boil those in beer. How about you?
There you go, in beer.
You know, it's funny.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's funny. I had hot dogs last night.
That's a good idea.
Listen. Well, I love game dogs, and game dogs are always boiled.
Yep.
When you go to the ballpark, they're not
100%.
grilling hot dogs. They're boiled
Yellow
hot dogs.
mustard, this is the way to do it.
Yep, and if you do pasta, and you've got 4.5 quarts of pasta in. Now, that is obviously enough for 10 people.
And I want to show you a really cool feature that we came up with as well. Look in the lid. The lid has a built-in strainer on both sides, the large holes and the fine strainer. So whatever you're straining out, whether it's pasta or even a fine vegetable like peas, you can get it out without your vegetables or your pasta or your baby potatoes flying out all over the place. So we thought of everything. The lid has that silicone handle so I'm not hurting my fingers even though the pan is hot. The handle on the back is silicone coated, so my hands are protected. So you're gonna blanch your vegetables, your baby potatoes, your asparagus, your corn, your pasta, your eggs, the hot dogs, your soup, just to keep it warm during the holidays.
I love the design of it. And, you know, we launched this type of a pan years ago. And I got to tell you, it's one of the smartest pans you can get because it doesn't take up a lot of space on your stove. It uses up vertical space. And even if you just use it as your pasta pot, or if you're as a steamer, you can use it as a steamer if you want to do that. Hey, you read my mind. We did veggies.
You read my mind.
Look at that.
Here's why I love the basket as well. So the basket can also be used, as Guy just said, as a steamer basket. So what does that mean? I don't have to fill it up with liquid. I could put a little bit of stock or water or white wine in the bottom, then fill my veggies and use them in the basket and steam them. So now I'm relying on the flavor of steam, not fat. I'm cooking with less fat. I love steaming veggies or shrimp.
Or even things like wontons.
Or wontons,
right? You put a little bit of liquid at the bottom with a little bit of soy sauce.
From frozen, do it.
And just pop them in there. And when they're ready, you just lift it right out. It makes life so much easier, and there's less mess because you never have to worry about moving your pasta to a separate strainer, which gets all over the place. Everything is built in. We give you the lid with the different size pour spouts. So whether you're draining off capellini or you're doing rigatoni, it works perfectly for that. And listen, the size is really what makes it for me because I've seen these but smaller. I like the 4.5 quart because I could do a lot of stuff inside.
I like the 4.5 quarts because look how much corn or asparagus or a big batch of soup or chili. Let's say you get 2 of them and have 1 for hot dogs, 1 for chili. I've got my oatmeal in there, a risotto in there, your pasta, your blanching veggies. So it's just one of those things. I think you and I like this because it's got a restaurant feel to it.
Totally.
Do you know what I mean?
Without a doubt.
When we're working in restaurants, we always have these baskets and it's like bringing the restaurant home.
And again, Kitchen HQ quality. So we got encapsulated tri-ply on the bottom, so you get great heat retention. Pour spout on front, riveted handles. And by the way, that is a silicone handle, so I'm not burning my hand when I grab that, because you know that would be hot. It's just warm. So now I can take what I need and I can pour if I need to. So even if you want to use this to make, maybe you make iced tea for summer. And you're like, I'm going to make my iced tea in there. And then the nice thing is you can put the lid on, you can put the whole thing in the refrigerator.
And easy
and let
as
it be
that.
cold. And
You
then
know it's quality.
Then you can pour your tea whenever you're good.
And this is one of those things, Guy, when you look at the price, you say, wait a second, listen. This is real stainless steel. Like, this is built to last. So this is a kitchen investment that you're going to use for years to come. And it's sleek, tall. It doesn't take up that real estate on your cooktop.
My director, Charlie, just said,
Yeah.
could I use it as a beer stein? Cheers, Charlie.
Charlie's having a bad day, huh?
Here you go, Charlie.
All right, Charlie. I guess you could.
Blow that
Ooh.
tuba. Charlie plays tuba.
Jokes aside, Charlie, you know what you should be doing? Come holiday time, make a mulled wine in here.
He's the only guy I know that actually
says, "Oh, yeah."
He plays tuba. Did you know that? Our director plays the tuba.
Okay, it makes sense.
And he plays it well. All right, we are very busy. Rob, you said I don't have a lot of these, right? All right, if you want red, 700. If you want black, 650. This is one of those pieces that a chef would buy. Right?
That's why I think we both dig it, because you and I
Yeah,
come from the restaurant
we're restaurant
world.
guys.
And this is how
Yeah.
we blanch our veggies, cook big batches of eggs.
We
keep
one
our
year,
soups, all
I
that
worked in
stuff.
this northern Italian restaurant. One year, my boss, Tommy, who I love, came up with the bright idea that we were going to do fresh pasta,
Hey,
which, as you know, is work.
Yes.
But that's the only way to cook
that's
fresh
the
pasta.
only way to cook
is you gotta
any shape.
blanch it real
You
quick.
gotta blanch it real quick.
All right, if you want to get it, 500 left of each color.
Look at that.
$21.95 this day only. $8 off.
Mulled wine.
You will use this all the time. All right?
bad.
866-810. Hey, real quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
We didn't get to air this, but I wanted you to give me like a